So in this video, I'm about to tell you something that you probably don't know, but you probably think that this is happening to you, okay? You may be under a spell, and I'm gonna tell you what a spell is in this video, and I'm gonna tell you how to get rid of it also. So if you click this video and you see the title and you think that you're under a spell, that's okay. Stay tuned to the end of the video. Make sure you subscribe because your big bro Trend got something very special for you, okay? Now, first and foremost, folks, bear with me. I got like a little mini cold from being in the sauna too many times and coming out to cold weather and stuff like that. So, you know, if I cough or whatever, pay no mind, okay? Anyway, so here's the first thing you need to know about a spell, folks. Spells are real, okay? You could literally be up under a spell and not even know it at all right? The ways that you can act, like the ways you can get a spell, you can get a spell by hanging around a particular person, all right? And this particular person probably done said some things to you that hit deep, and this person don't even have to be around you no more. And for some strange reason, you still thinking about this person. You still thinking about all the trauma and the drama that they put you through, you know? And it's just like, why do I keep thinking about this person? Why does this person keep coming to my mind and I'm thinking bad thoughts? Like, I know this person is not for me, but why do I keep thinking about this person? Chances are that person put a spell on you, okay? You can get spells through watching TV. On the television shows nowadays, man, Netflix, y'all got to be careful what you watching, because some of these little shows and these little episodes and stuff they got on Netflix or cable and stuff like that, folks, some of this stuff got spells in it. They literally trying to put spells on you in some of this content that you watch, okay? Spells everywhere. Spells on social media. You got the media trying to put spells on you. You can also get spelled through listening to certain types of music, okay? If you be listening to toxic music or music that makes you fear, that makes you be scared, you know, and stuff like that, chances are that type of music is hypnotizing you and it's putting a spell on you, all right? Another way you can get a spell on you is if somebody's doing it behind closed doors that you don't know, okay? If you don't always have your spiritual armor on, somebody could literally put a spell on you and they don't have to be around you doing witchcraft and black magic, okay? That's why in the Bible it says always have on the full armor of God, okay? Be sober, you know, take care of yourself, because there are people out here who practice witchcraft and they practice black magic and you don't know it at all right? Me personally, I've had spells put on me too. And, you know, I've had people come to my home and stuff like that in the past, and I'll see that they left something, you know, they left some type of object or something, and I found it, because, you know, the spirit always will let you see the truth of what's going on if you really anoint it and you cover it. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, I found little objects from time to time from certain people, and it's like, wow, I never would have thought this person trying to put a spell on me. You know what I'm saying? So it's many different ways you can get a spell put on you, all right? So here's the thing you got to understand about having a spell on you. A spell could be very life-threatening, all right? If you don't break out the spell, it is dangerous enough to put you in a really bad position, all right? Something really bad could happen to you if you do not break the spell, all right? A spell is like a cycle. It's like a cycle of you doing the same thing over and over, and you thinking the same things over and over, and then it manifests into your life, and you like, yo, this is not something that's a part of me. Why is this here? Why is this negative stuff happening to me? I'm a great person. I'm always positive. I'm always trying to do the right thing. But why does it seem like I always drop stuff? You know, why do it seem like I'm always spilling stuff? Why do it seem like things are always breaking? And, you know, why am I always constantly thinking about fear and, you know, how long I'm gonna be living or not? If you thinking those thoughts, chances are you got a spell put on you, all right? And see, one thing I understand about a spell, folks, most of the time, it usually comes from another person who you don't need to be with. See, one thing you got to understand, folks, some people have certain spirits attached to them. Even though you don't see it on the surface, some people have demons and negative spirits attached to them, and you probably don't know it until you actually start hanging with that person, or, you know, hanging out with that friend, and then you just notice how you just start feeling so bad. Like you might get like really bad anxiety, and you're like, yo, why am I having anxiety? You know, You know, like my boy said, like, why am I having panic attacks? Why do I feel like this? Chances are it could be somebody that you have in your life that don't need to be in your life, and they pulling on you behind closed doors when they not even around you. They pulling your energy. All right. See, we are all interconnected human beings. We just spiritual beings having a human experience. Okay. So we all are connected. So you can hear thoughts of other people, even though they might not be around you. Okay. And some people can put spells on you because they know you are a nice person, or they know you, like, you could be called naive, or you be vulnerable most of the time, and you just open, you just open, full of love and stuff like that. And those be the people that these people that's doing black magic, those be the people who they are, trying to put up under a spell. Okay. When people is trying to control you, they trying to put you up under spell. If you have somebody in your life right now and they trying to control you, they got narcissistic tendencies, they can't possess you. People will show you their true colors when they can't get what they want. Okay, so if it's you they want and they can't have you, that person could get upset, could become revengeful, or they could become like a low-key enemy without you even knowing it, because they can't have what they want from you. All right. And this person could be the one that goes into doing black magic behind the scenes, hoping that you would go down, or you would fail, or you won't succeed. They trying to stop your progress in being the person that you are. Okay. And so, like I said, a spell is like a cycle. You keep going in the same cycle, and you just keep noticing bad things is happening because you stuck in that cycle of the spell. In order to get out of the spell, you have to change it up. You have to break the cycle. Okay. See, a spell, it comes over you from time to time. Like, it might not be on you now or something, but like later it might hit you, like, and you be like, yo, it's the same stuff happening again. Why is the same thing happening again to me? Why does it feel like somebody's chasing me? Why am I paranoid? It's because it's something that you are doing that you must break, that's continuously repeating the cycle of the spell. All right. And so you got to break out the spell. See, one thing you got to understand, folks, we fighting against spiritual forces. Okay. We fighting against principalities. All right. This is not to do with flesh. Okay. Most of the time it's spiritual forces, demonic spirits and stuff that's trying to keep you under its control by putting a spell on you that you cannot break. Okay. A spell is a lot bigger than just one little simple experience. Okay. It's like multiple different things that you are experiencing that add up into a whole big spell. All right. A big spell. Okay. It could also be words too. If you're the type of person, you're always telling yourself things like, I don't know if I can do it. I might not be able to make it today. I don't feel good. I am not worthy. I'm not pretty. Those are called spells. Just like spelling words, okay? Everything that comes out of your mouth is a spell. Everything that comes out of somebody else's mouth towards you is a spell. And somebody could literally be cursing you, because the power of the tongue can either create life or death. All right. So some people that you have around your circle, if they speaking death on you through the power of their tongue and their words, and you just always constantly hear it all the time, y'all hang out, they always talking down on you, they always picking on you, they always belittling you and stuff like that. This person, whether they know it or not, because it might be some type of demonic spirit that's attached to them, the plan is to keep you in a spell. All right. See, one thing you got to understand about the devil is tactful. Okay. He's really tricky, but he can't defeat God. Okay. And so what he'll do is he'll use people that's close to you to try to bring you down. He'll use people that's close to you to try to cast spells on you. All right. Be careful, folks. Everybody that wear these crystals and, all this holistic, jewelry and stuff like that, and energy bracelets, and all that stuff, folks, be careful, because sometimes those could be the people that's actually practicing witchcraft and stuff like that. Just because somebody has a pretty image, you can tell that they are not really they don't feel good about themselves on the inside. You can just tell by the way they act. You can tell by the way they look. You can tell by the facial expressions that they got an ulterior motive. All right. And for the record, there are really witches out here, fellas. There are really witches out here too. Okay. They might come across like they really like you, bro. But you know something is kind of off a little bit. You just notice like, man, something is not really good about this person. You know, you just be like, yo, I think I know. That's probably the person right there that's putting spells on you. All right. People will try to put spells on you anytime they can. All right. They'll do it through messaging. They'll do it through your friends. They'll do it through other people. They'll do it in an experience or something that y'all have together. You know, it could be through sex. You know, some people just know how to put spells on you through all kinds of stuff. And if you're not mindful of that, if you don't be aware of that, you're going to continuously be in the same cycle and it don't feel good. It just manifests you more bad experiences. It's kind of like you got bad luck. You got bad karma. You're probably in a situation where it's like, yo, I really can't break out of this situation because that's a spell. All right. You up under the hypnosis of a spell. It's something that happened in the past. It could be in your childhood. It could be something that happened a month ago. And it still has an effect on you today, even when it's not even, it don't even exist anymore. That's because there was a spell that was probably put on you at that time. The power of a spell is really strong, but it's not as strong as, you know, it's not as strong as prayer, you know, or it's not as strong as you, okay? It starts with you. You got to understand what type of spell you under first, okay? And then you got to know how to break it. Now, I just told you really how to break it. You really got to put on the armor of God. You really got to stay vigilant. You know, you got to stay aware. You got to be at the right place in the right time. You got to start eating the right stuff and stuff like that. You got to stop hanging with people who aren't helping your well-being out. You know, stop being around people who want to possess you and they want to control you and be able to tell you what to do. Those people are trying to put spells on you, okay? You'll have people that try to put a spell on you when you ain't even did nothing wrong. You know, you haven't did anything wrong, but behind closed doors, they'll be working witchcraft, you know, talking to all these demons and all these negative spirits, telling them that they want to break you down. Help me break her down. You know, stop this, you know, and that's why people that really don't like you, that's why they always continue to stick around. You ever notice that? Like people that don't like you, why do they always stick around? Because chances is, them the ones who's probably putting spells on you, they want to see if it's working, okay? They want to see if it's working. The moment they see you having a bad day, the moment they see you not in your normal state of mind, and they think something wrong is going on with you, that's the person right there that's trying to make you go do bad. They trying to see you fail. They trying to see, you know, if you still are doing good. They trying to see if you done leveled up and you done became your greatest version, all right? So you may be under a spell, okay? I don't know if you're under a spell, but I just want you to know it can easily be broken, okay? It can easily be broken, all right? If you want to break this spell and you think that you might be under a spell and this video wasn't enough for you, excuse me, this video wasn't enough for you to break the spell, or you don't think you can break it on your own, it's easy. I got something very special for you. Since the day is 1/11, okay, 111. I got my Chosen Ones Breaking Spells course at the very bottom in the top comment. Okay, it's a course that basically teaches you what's going on with the magic stuff that people doing on you, black magic and all that. It tells you how to think as you go through the cycle, and you can get out the cycle once you read that information and stuff like that. It basically tells you how to break the spell, you know, that you think that you might be under, whether it's dealing with a person, whether that's somebody at a job, you know, whether that's any type of circumstances that you might be going through right now. The Chosen Ones and Breaking Spells course will help you through that. Okay, make sure you comment below. Make sure you comment below and let me know, have you ever been up under a spell? Or are you thinking that somebody's trying to do witchcraft on you right now? Or is somebody trying to do something behind the scenes and you're like picking up on it? You're picking up on what's going on in your mind because, you know, it's like you can see through things. Your intuition is telling you, listen, it's somebody doing something to you. I just want you to be aware. Listen, this is what they're doing. You know, if that's you, make sure you comment below and let me know what you think. Last but not least, I don't know if you got you some yet, but I got the sea moss gummies. Look, I ain't got but a little bit left. I ain't got but a little bit left. I've been tearing these things up. They so good and they so healthy, man. Make sure you get you some Say Moss gummies. They very good. At the very bottom in the comment section, also remember, health is wealth. You got to keep yourself vigilant. You got to keep yourself feeling good and all that good stuff. So with that being said, it's your big bro Trend. Make sure you subscribe to this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.